Oh yeah, let's hunt some more pennies. Who wouldn't want to hunt a box of pennies? Hey everyone, it's Bobby, and that's right, I got another box of pennies here. Got 50 customer wrapped rolls, and I'm gonna start with this one right here. And hopefully we can find some wheat, anything old, or maybe even an Indian. So, let's go. Roll 1 is gonna have the first foreign. Here's a Canadian. A little beat up, but it's 1968. That's cool. Older Canadian in the first roll. Well, roll 3 is gonna have quite a few Canadians here. This wasn't the end. This is like the second or third coin in. There's a 1978 Canadian. Then there's right here, two of them next to each other. Here's a 1975 Canadian. Right behind it right here. This one, 1966. I think there's two more still. One. Yep, here's one right here. 1988. And two more behind it. Well, two more coins, and then here's another Canadian. And the oldest one, a 1962. It's a lot of Canadian in one roll. So, who knows how many there could be in here. On to roll 8, and no wheats yet, but there's two more Canadians, and that'll be Canadians number 9 and 10. Here's the first one, 1989. And a couple behind it, right here. There's another Canadian. 1968. So 10 Canadians and only 8 rolls. Still no wheat, but just gotta keep going. All the way into roll 18 and still no wheat. So these might be searched, but I don't know. There's a lot of Canadian and a couple of 59Ds, but there is two more Canadians in roll 18. That would be numbers 20. That's a 1966. And right here, this is Canadian number 21. 85. I also did forget to mention that this box isn't all customer wrapped rolls. There's, I believe, 20, maybe? Yep, there's 20 machine wrapped rolls in here, so that means there was 30 customer. So hopefully these machine wrapped rolls will produce some wheat cents, because these customer rolls have been completely dead with them. I just opened up roll 25 and yeah, it's looking like a whole roll of just chewed up, chipped up pennies. That's not good for the coin sorter, so definitely gotta re-roll these right now. Yeah, all these are, man. This one. These all look like they've been roadkill for a while. Yeah. Alright, let me roll these up and then we'll keep going. Roll 26 is gonna have 3 more Canadians here. Here's one. That's 1971. Here's the second one. 1989. And one more Canadian right here. This one's a little bit nicer looking, and it's a 1969. Yeah, it's actually this one's got a little shine to it there. It's cool. That's Canadian number 33. Well, roll 29 is gonna have 4 more Canadians, and I believe this one is gonna be the oldest of the hunt. It's a 1962. So that's cool. There's that one. And I believe there's 3 more in here. Yep, here's the first one right here. Hey, 1 year after, 1963. And that one's actually pretty nice. So that's a 1963. And there's... Ooh, this one. This isn't Canadian, but that's a pretty damaged penny there. That one up there. And there was 2 more Canadians. Here's the one right here. 1980. And one more Canadian. A couple coins later, right here. Nicer 1981. And I believe that makes 40 Canadians found in 29 rolls. Well, we went through all 30 of those customer wrapped rolls and no wheats. That was tough. It's a lot of pennies to go through and not find one wheat. So hopefully these machine rolls will produce some good ones. Into roll 32, and I almost missed this one. It's a older Canadian. It's a 1957. So that's definitely the oldest Canadian in the box so far. And I believe that's Canadian 42. Yep. No, not 42. 41. All the way into roll 34. And we finally got a wheat cent here. It's a 1944 D. First wheat cent of the box. Hopefully we can get a couple more. Roll 43. And we got the second wheat cent. That's a 1953 D. Only 2 wheats out of 43 rolls. Hopefully we can get a couple more. That same roll also has Canadian number 50. And it's a 1984. 50 Canadians found. And we still have 7 rolls to go. Just opened up roll 48. And I see some wheat ears right there. This will be wheat cent number 3, and has a pretty nicer reverse. Let's see the obverse. It's got a couple of marks on it, but it's an older one, 1944. It's pretty nice. It's got a couple of corrosion spots on it, but still a nice condition for a 44. And that's wheat cent number 3. Very last roll, roll 50, only a few coins in, and here's a 55, I believe that's a D. Yep, 55D. Wheat cent number 4. Alright, all 50 rolls are done, and there was a lot of finds. Not a lot of wheats, but there was a lot of finds here. At the top, there was 16 destroyed pennies. Like, I get them a lot. I have a whole bag of them. 16 destroyed pennies, and as usual, got a ridiculous amount of Canadian. There's 55 here in just one box. That's definitely a record for me. 5 1959 Ds. You got 2 2009s, and then for the wheats, there was 2 from the 50s and 2 from the 40s. So not a lot of wheats, but there was still a whole lot of finds in here, and pennies are just fun in general. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next hunt.